we all did, I guess.
Yeah.
And that the only way you could ever get a ketone in your body was, you had to deplete all the glucose, and then, then your body would start, producing this incredible thing called a ketone. And so, yes, to answer your question, wouldn't it be cool if you really think about that, where your body could have these two fuels in your body at the same time? And of course, 8 years ago, people said there's no way that can happen. It's never going to happen. And it can happen because the body doesn't do that. Well, guess what? Yeah, you can with exogenous ketones. And so you can literally at the same time have a ketone, beta hydroxybutyrate, in your body. At the same time, you have glucose, create this incredible thing called dual fuel. What a cool product, by the way. And most, the three of us are in the gym every day. We work out hard. And when you're doing maybe that really high intensity workout where, you've been going hard with your workout, say maybe 45 minutes, and now you deplete all that glucose, you got nothing left. And that's where your workout turns to shit.
Yeah.
So what if you could do this dual fuel where you had the body's preferred fuel with glucose? So when you start your workout, the body's going through the ketones, and maybe that's all you're going to need through the entire workout. But let's say you get halfway through that workout, you've depleted the body of the ketones. Now you have all that glucose still left, ready to go. So that's why you see these elite endurance athletes, cyclists, runners, et cetera, that for years have been using exogenous ketones in place of those guys that do those glucose things,
Yeah.
and just putting all that glucose in their body or sugar, and finding out years later that was one of the worst things they could do. Whereas these guys and gals that were using exogenous ketones are breaking world records. And it just defies everything we were taught and learned. It's incredible, actually.
Yeah, it was fascinating the other day. We were watching that podcast with Dr. Ben Bickman on, and he was talking about how Brigham Young, BYU's cross-country team, male and female, they both won the Natty. Now think about it. How rare is it for a male and a female team in the same sport from one university to win a Natty? Like, you don't see that in soccer. You don't see that in any sport. And BYU, I don't know where track recruiting or cross-country recruiting, but I'm sure other schools probably get better recruits. And the one variable they had is they were taking exogenous ketones. And that was the thing that Ben pointed to. That was the only variable that separated them from other schools. So you're looking at something that a person like me who's into like quick explosive movements, yes, it can tap into that. You look at cross-country runners who are tapping into all these energy sources to go long distances at a very fast pace. And I think that's a testimony. Two teams the same year, the only difference we know is they added in these exogenous ketones, and boom, they're the best in the country.